Hey, I'm Dayton.
And I'm Cameron.
And this is our Geaux Moto shop tour. So to start, this is where we work on all the shop builds and personal builds. And so this is our EcoBoost MT82 powered ND Miata. So this is just running on a Ford Motorsport ECU, makes about 450 wheel horsepower, and it weighs about 2,400 pounds.
Over here we have our pride and joy, our K24 swapped NC Miata. So this is running a Haltech standalone with the K24 Z7 with the G30 770. It makes about 470-ish horsepower to the wheels and ethanol. And this is our street mod time attack car, as well as with the ND EcoBoost. And then continuing, this is just a customer car. This is also getting our EcoBoost package and should be around 350 horsepower to the wheels. So, moving on, we're gonna go into our office here. As you can see, we have our 2 desks for normal office things, and then this also serves as our engineering lab. So we do a lot of prototyping, a lot of development. As you can see with 3D printer over there, we're actually printing one of our dashes. So continuing, we can go into our engine room, and Dayton's conveniently here with us here.
Hello, this is our engine room. We normally build and assemble K24s, EcoBoost motors. Currently we have a big turbo 2J looking to make about 1,000 horsepower. And it's just a nice AC clean room to kind of assemble everything and go through it. Anyway, moving on from our engine room. So we have our little fab area over here where we do a lot of TIG welding for exhaust. We put together motor mounts, all that good stuff. We'll be having a plasma cutter and a routing table here soon to kind of go forward with all our own, I guess, development on things and test fitting and whatnot.
This is the rest of the shop, the open area of the shop. So if you follow me, you can see some of the cars that we're working on here. So this is the white Supra that we just painted that is getting the 2JZ motor that was in the engine room. This is a customer's NA Miata that we're doing a bunch of paint work for. He's going Lamborghini green is the color. And this is another customer's 350Z race car that needed some frame repair. We have our tire mounter and balancer and a bunch of tires, obviously. And then that brings us on to our outside storage area.
This is kind of where we keep all of our inventory and whatnot, just to kind of keep up on stock, and we'll be doing more wholesale. Moving forward, we have a 91 Jeep Wagoneer, has a Cadillac CTS-V motor in it. Been a long time project of ours, just messing around. And I guess moving on from that, we have our semi-downdraft paint booth, our powder coat oven, and one of our WR race car builds that we're gonna be making here soon. So we just finished up on all the cage work on that, so it'll be getting painted and looking snazzy here soon. It's going to be on a built 2.5 MZR motor on a Haltech 1500.
Also have another one of our 2025 Geaux Moto shop car builds, which we tease on our Instagram a little bit, so more information to come with that later. And then, as he said, we have our alignment rack and frame machine. So this is 2 things that we offer for customers as well. Track alignments. Basically, you give us your specs that you want, we get them to exactly what you requested. And then we have frame repair. So this is a blackjack frame machine, and it works really well for what we need it for. This is a customer's Cobra kit car that he's in for some nice paint work, and this is going Dark Horse Blue. So continuing on, we have our dyno area.
Yep, we have our dyno area and our detail area. So we have a DynoJet 2-wheel drive in-ground dyno. So this is kind of where we get all of our, I guess, test data and whatnot for our, our swap builds, our normal 2.5 swap builds, or whatever it may be. Just kind of get a reference and see what works and what doesn't. And then I guess right now we have a Whipple F-150 that just made about 700 horsepower on the dyno that we'll be posting here soon. And we just have a couple customer builds over here. So we have a Stroke LS3 350Z NB Miata. That's a track car looking to get a head swap. That'll be our K24 DCT NC Miata build. And then we have a 91 CRX that we just kind of play around with.
Moving forward, the last part of our little tour here is just our old office area and kind of our visitor area, I guess you could say. Pretty dark in here, but we have a plotter that we use every so often for vinyl plotting. And then one of our newest toys is our laser engraver. We're gonna do here for more custom work, for custom engraving. As you can see, we're kind of playing around with some logo stuff and setting it up, but that should allow us to do a lot more custom stuff, a lot more manufacturing of certain things. And this is just our eating area, lunch area, and then if people need to wait on their car, this is kind of area to do so. So that pretty much sums it up, you know, for what we do and kind of the things that we wanted to show everyone and some of the builds that we have going on. So look forward to doing more in-depth build content of what we're doing, and pretty much sums it up. You know, anything else?
Yeah, I mean, you can stay updated on all of our Instagram stuff. So if you just want little snippets of this and that, you can go there and see what we're building. Let us know what you're most interested in, and we can do a more in-depth build and, you know, tell us what you like, I guess.
If you're interested in getting any work done to your car as well, you can find us on Facebook at Geaux Moto, Instagram at Geaux Moto, GEAUXMOTO, spelled the Cajun way, and feel free to DM us or call us to get more information. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.